Finally, let's code the last quiz activity, and as you can see, we're going to be done here, okay? Yay, it's been a pretty long project. Go ahead and copy these global variables, Control C. Go ahead and we're going to paste those inside. Make sure you have the quiz activity this time. Right there again, where our global variables go, okay? And once again, we got some lists that we're going to get from, we're passing those along with our intent, aren't we, okay? So we got those. What we've got a list of the terms and definitions. And then what we do is we got one that's called determine a definition. That's going to be the current one that's shown in the multiple choice quiz question, okay? And this is the possible definitions that will have the actual definition in it mixed up with a few other ones, okay, of random choice. Good. Next thing we're going to do is grab this little piece of code. This is two methods that I created for you, okay? Beautiful little methods, okay? Go ahead and copy those right there, Control C. Oops, so I missed that bottom line. Don't do that. A curly brace, that would have given me problems. We're going to paste that all the way down the bottom here, just above the bottom curly brace right there. Boom, right there. And once again, we get all kinds of errors here due to imports. There we go, we got that one, we got a random one, and a collections, and a radio group, and a text view, and a radio button. Oh my gosh, we got so many of these. Import class. There we go, and that's it. Okay, let's read through this, okay? What we've got here, the first one's called Refresh Quiz, okay? And what this does is actually takes and refreshes it with a new term and a new definition, okay? And then 4 items after the radio buttons, okay? That's going to suggest an answer that you have to select one of the radio buttons, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're first going to grab, here we go, this get intent, get serializable extra terms and definitions, just like we did in the previous dictionary activity. Then what we want to do is we want to get a random, okay, a new random of the size of our terms, okay, and so that will select in a random term and its definition. And then for our possible definitions, okay, we're going to create a new one. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and add 4 items in there, okay, along with the first one is our the definition, okay, and then the other 3 are random ones, random definitions, and then we shuffle that. Oh, that's so hard. Look at that. Shuffle it right there. And then we create this radio button group, okay, and we're going to take and we're going to add, okay, first of all, I have to grab them, radio 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to set the text, okay, to all the items in this possible definitions, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. And then this little piece of code, this last piece you got to have, because just in case nothing is checked, it'll crash, okay? So yeah, it's just a little glitch that we have to use that piece of code for. Wonderful. Scroll all the way back up to the top again. Let's see, back into here. What do we got down here, okay? All we have to do now is this first little piece of code here. It says refresh quiz. Let's take and paste that right here, okay, in our on create. Paste that right there, okay? And now what's going to happen if you run it, you'll actually see it pop up with an actual quiz question all set up for you, ready to answer. It doesn't do anything yet, okay? Let's see, let's add another piece of code in here. Oh, by the way, that refresh quiz is the method that I gave you that we pasted in down here. You knew that, yeah. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we want to take, there's a new word in there, okay? This, just to refresh our memories here, if we go to our right there, activity quiz, when you click on new word, I want it to give you another quiz question because you might be stuck on that one and you're saying, I don't want to do that one. Let's get a new one, okay? Just an example of something you could do. So let's go ahead and grab this code right here. Okay. And paste it just before the call to refresh quiz, okay? And so we're going to go back into here again. Make sure you switch back to your quiz activity, okay? Right here, V, because what we wanted to do, okay, now we got to do View, Alt-Enter, and Toast, Alt-Enter, like that, okay? So what it's going to do is if I click on that, okay, then it will take and what do we got here? Refresh the quiz and do that. And then say it's going to toast. I'm creating a new word, okay, and it shows that toast for a little bit. And it'll actually take and put a different word for you if you get sick and tired of that word. Okay, and then what else do we got? We're getting really close here now, okay? And now, if I touch, let's see, yep, that happens, okay? Now all I got to do is check for the correctness, okay, of the radio button that you choose, okay? Let's go ahead and grab this code right here. And this code is going to go just below the code to update the new word, okay? I'm watching it right here, okay, right there. Like that, okay? And what happens here, okay, is I look at my radio group and I check to see if one of those is changed, okay? If somebody's clicked one of those. If it is, if it's correct, then it will toast the term and the definition, and it'll say creating a new word, and then it'll actually give me a whole new word, okay? Go ahead and try it. It should work. Oh, and one more thing. Right now it's showing you the term and the definition in the term line, okay? And if you make this false, you won't see that. That's it. Let me know if you got problems.